hey. And that is me live and correct speaking to you from lovely London town. Hi, hey, how you doing? I'm Markus Pattern and I draw comics, commissions, covers, and generally wherever my whims take me. This is, depending which platform you're watching on, this is my channel, my domains and stuff, and yeah, it is the 16th, so like we're about a week away from Christmas time and all that jazz. So, right, get all the bump out the way. If you like what you see on here, please like and subscribe. I've got a Patreon and a Ko-fi if you want to help keep the lights on around here. I've also got a shop on either Etsy, Ko-fi, or my brand new website, markuspatterndraws.com. That's Markus with a K. It's linked down below, and it will be in the comments as well. My brand new website that I've got up and running now, where you can see my comics, you can see my art. There's a little form you can fill in. You can buy stuff off me. On Wednesdays, I'm going to start doing like a Whip Wednesday thing. Like, you know what you get on their social media, where like you show your work in progress, but on a Wednesday. I quite like that feature, so I'm going to be continuing that on my website. So it's not up yet because I launched on a Friday, but it will be up on Wednesday. So yeah. So right, biggest news: the Tankaobon, Volume 1 collects the first 4 issues of Here Comes the Dragon Punch, my ode to my love of mid-90s anime, fighting games, and Hilda, basically. Full of kung fu goodness, and yeah, and some beautiful artwork like that. And like that. A steal at £9 plus delivery charge. Or if you see this, you know, well, I live in London, I'd like to go and purchase it from him in person. I'm going to be at my work, Jerry's, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. You can come pick it up in person. Yeah. Or if you're like too far flung and you think I would like to purchase that from my local indie comic shop, you let me know who they are, and I will contact them. Yeah. On the website, you can read the first 4. Basically, it's like a web comic, so the first 4 chapters are up on there. So chapter 4, issue 4, I guess would be as we call it in the industry, is up to read now for free, or is it for free? There's there's some back issue material in this, which I'm not going to be putting out online. So yeah, I'm also selling the 13 shots of whiskey. The first 2, I guess the only 2 issues of that. I'm not sure if I'm continuing that, but yeah. So my first published comic, which is 13 shots of whiskey, 2 standalone issues. I didn't realize how low. I'm doing hand gestures and that. Hold on, so 2 standalone issues. One, the first one is a western where I learned that I love drawing horses, and the second, in which your man Willis Wallace finds is shot because he's a lying motherfucker, and we find out why he was shot and why he deserved to die. Fun for all the family. And the second one is a sleazy hardball noir, in which our main man Sylvester Bloom tries to find out tries to prove that it was not the serial killer, the burnt-end serial killer, who murdered Roxy Jackson. It was someone else. And they're up in a bundle now, so you get 2 for $5 plus delivery charge. And yeah, once that sale's going to be on until January the 31st, and then once that's done, I think I'm going to call time on the 13 shots of whiskey, because like because we are at the dog end of 2024, and 25 is just over the horizon, and one must take stock of one's life and assess where one is going. And it's one of the things that I noticed while up at these conventions is that the stands that seem to do quite well are ones that have just a distinct personality and a distinct, this is what I am selling. Now, unfortunately, I am not a big enough presence on this planet where like what I'm selling is myself, is something you should give a shit about. At the moment, I will be the next big thing, but at the moment, I'm not. At the moment. So for the next round of conventions and stuff we're going to be doing for 2025 is, instead of having like a whole bunch of different random things, we're going to focus mainstream, clean line. And so next year, 2025, is going to be the year in which I focus on Here Comes the Dragon Punch. I think, I've after completing the 4th issue to get it ready for the Tankaobon, I've kind of reinvigorated myself with it, and I know why I fell off the first time, and I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Some luck has come my way, some good luck, which means that I'm not depressed and desperate for well, basically some luck's come my way, so I can in fact focus on Here Comes the Dragon Punch. And so that's what I'm going to be doing over 2025. You're going to see a bunch of short little 6 to 8 pages come up on the website. Plus, I've got planned at least 3 standalone issues that will hopefully coincide with each time I rock up to another convention and stuff. So that's the plan, is to basically like to be it's all Here Comes the Dragon Punch over 2025 and what I'm selling at the conventions and all that noise. And then we'll see how that goes. And then 2026, well, we'll see how that goes. Obviously, there will be the Kindness of Killers, and hopefully I'll have finished that, and there will be a collected graphic novel of that. Again, that's sort of out of my hand, but hopefully, and who knows, maybe some other comic people are, hey, I like what you're doing, and I'll get paid to draw something else. But the way hopefully I've got it set up with Here Comes Dragon Punch, I can work on it. I'll also, like, if someone goes, oh, we want you to draw a comic here or a comic there, I can do that. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm also going to be working on for the YouTube and stuff. I'm going to be working on just like having covers finished, so I can gently tease Dynamite going, hey, you like variant covers? I've drawn a whole bunch of your IPs. You may want to hire me to do it, or something like that. Just one crass and it's mercenary, and also in terms of composition, it's a good learning technique to make a story in a single page. Anyway, that's sort of the plan. So yeah, so the new website, MarkusPatternDraws.com, is up now live, and you can read. There's, as well as the 4th issue of Here Comes the Dragon Punch, you can read the 5-page comic I did with Max Barker called Chateau de Quam, a little steampunk Lovecraftian horror thing up there, and a comic I called Where It Belongs, a witch comic that, if you've been following me through my course of my times on it, you'll see me post a comic about a witch three or four times. Like one time was as like a Hellboy comic. One time was as that Marcus's Marvel Ghost Rider comic thing that I did, and so this time I basically I've just taken that character that I made, and I'm using it in a story that I created and stuff, and it's pretty dank and pretty dark, and I'm quite happy with it. So, Also, I tried doing single layer coloring, and so instead of being like basically when I create stuff, I use lots and lots of different layers. But for this, for the coloring, I was like, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do everything on a single layer as much as humanly possible. When it comes to like kind of special effects and creature effects, you can't really do that, I find. Also, like, I'm not really proficient enough with the lasso tool, but anyway, so that's a different take on how I colored. I normally color my comics. So yeah. What else? So today I'm going to be finishing off the last 2 pages of The Kindness of Killers. I think I should be able to get them 2 finished by today, and that will mean that that's finished. It's weird. There's these 2 random pages that are just, for the life of me, I'm kind of getting stuck on a gear on. So hopefully I'll pass that, and so by the end of the day, if all being equal, the Kindness of Killers issue 3 will be finished, apart from the cover. Unfortunately, because it's Christmas, I'm gonna have to work on Tuesday and Wednesday at Jerry's, so you can come along and pick up my graphic up. Here Comes Drunk Bunch, or 13 shots of whiskey. If you're gonna do that, send me a message, and then that way we can send me a message, and then that way I can know to bring some in for you. So that's that. I'm also going to, after I've stopped talking to you and I've got my flow back, I'm going to record a video for the Patreon, and I'm going to properly update my Patreon and make it so like that looks more efficient and reuse it for 2025. But the gist of it's going to be over on Patreon, you'll for the $1 tier mark, I'll probably come up with a fancy name for that. You're going to get basically what goes up on the website and up on the YouTube and everything. You're going to get that a week before you get it for general public consumption, right? I'm not too sure how that's going to work out with the hour-long, like, I'm your studio buddy thing. I don't think that would work necessarily as a Patreon exclusive first, so that might be one of the things that goes right up here. But like the speed paints and everything else, like that will go up on the YouTube, up on the Patreon like a week first, and then it will come up on the for general population a week after. For the $4 per tier, you'll get you're going to get like basically you're going to get the bigger files. So like for for general population, it's like 72 DPI, because that's the size of a screen. For on the others, on the bigger tier, you'll get like for 350 DPI, so you can kind of zoom in, and if you wanted to take those images and you could print, they'd be print quality. You're going to get the thumbnails, you're going to get the pencils, the inks, the separated colors. If I fuck around and do different finishes and whatnot, you'll get to see how you get to see the process of how it's made, plus some experiments and everything. So that's what you'll get in the third tier, and that's what you get in the second tier. For the third tier, because apparently you have to have 3 tiers, I'm gonna do a physical tier in which, like, for tenner a month, I will send you out either it'll either be like a print or a bunch of stickers or something physical that I'll have made, and every 4 months I will send out like either an art book or a mini comic or just something more physically tangible, like like a book that I'll because I quite like making fanzines and stuff, so that will be sent out to you at the 4th tier. So it'll basically kind of like a subscription to digital stuff. So like so once every 4 months you'll get like a bundle of say like sketchbook, like a sketchbook mini zine comic kind of thing, print, and maybe some more stickers. I don't know. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing over the Patreon. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing anything specific for the Ko-fi. I'm not sure how. If you want to tip me over there, that'd be great. If you like what you see and you think, hey, I want him to draw me something, my commissions are open. Basically, you can contact me via the new website, markuspattondraws.com, or email me at markuspattondraws@gmail.com with your desires, your wishes, a budget. That way I can say yes or no straight away, and then we can go from there. And yeah, so this will be the last stream rambly chatty talky thing that I do now until after Christmas. So because again, I'm going to be at work, I have to physically work, and also like I'm going to be visiting family. So basically I think the next time I'm going to get on a camera and talk to you like this will probably be January the 5th or 6th. Yeah. So with that in mind, happy Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy festivities, happy. I hope you've had a decent year. I hope next year is even better. Things seem a bit more lighter and brighter around here, even though in some ways they seem worse, but they don't seem as bad. Maybe that's my colours showing or whatever, but yeah, it's for me personally, this year's been quite creative, fulfilling. I've got a better grasp of what it means to work as a like for a full-blown year with this stuff, like how to work with a publisher and stuff, and I'm proud of what I've achieved. I know I can do better, obviously do better. I know that but the idea of trying to overcome and surmount and take shit to the next level doesn't seem that monumental of a task as it did at the beginning of last year, or this year even. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the year, to next year. Hopefully you'll like what I produce next year. And we'll catch up again in the New Year's. Hopefully everything will be fine. So enjoy this time of year as however you enjoy it, however you see fit. I will speak to you again later. I've been Markus Pattern. Happy festivities.